Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a quick review of the iPhone 5C. I was undecided when I had my upgrade a few months ago if I wanted the 5S or the 5C. And I know that the 5S is like the newer, more luxury one, and it's got the fingerprint sensor and all that, but I honestly like the feel of the C a little bit better. The difference in the 5S and the 5C is the 5S is a little bit more squared off, I guess. This one feels like a little bit more rounded, and the 5S has like the metal looking, almost like the 4S, that kind of style. This one's a little bit more playful and fun, in my opinion. So I had gotten an iPhone a few years ago, just to kind of give you guys a background of where I am with phones. I'm a smartphone girl. I've had many smartphones. I had the BlackBerry when it first came out. I've had an HTC Desire, a Motorola Electrify. I've had all like Samsung Galaxy 3, 4, and 5. And I've had an iPhone 3 GS. And so it's been a little while since I had an iPhone. The thing that annoyed me about the iPhone 3 GS was the battery charger slot got really loose when my charger was in. And I don't know if that was my phone's fault or my fault for jamming it in there. Not really sure. But I was pretty excited with this new lightning type charger. This is new with the iPhone 5, so you won't be able to use any of your old chargers for your iPhone 4 or anything below that. So anyways, this is it, and let me clear out some things. I didn't realize I had a text message. So anyways, it is like your typical iPhone. You slide it to unlock it. I really like that, and one thing that I like that the iPhone has done now is they have your notifications bar that comes down, and they also have this bar that comes up here. Oh, you cannot see that at all. I apologize. You can kind of see it now, but this is sort of what Samsung started doing also. And on this screen you have your music controls, you've got your camera, you've got your flashlight, a calculator. You can lock the rotation, the auto rotation. You can turn on and off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You can turn it on the do not disturb mode, etc., etc. So it's really nice. And the cool thing too is you can get to that screen from your lock screen if you don't have a lock set on it. So very convenient. I have to say the big difference in the iPhone and like the Samsung Galaxies, for example. I had the Galaxy S4 for a long time, like pretty much since it came out, and just switched over. And I really like the customization of the Android phones, and I really thought that I'd have a hard time when I switched over to an iPhone, and I really haven't been missing that as much as I thought that I would. iPhones are built very solidly, and they're just a really good piece of equipment, and I haven't had any issues with the phone at all. It feels great. It's a lot smaller in my hand, and it's a lot more manageable. With the Galaxy phones, they were a little bit bigger, and I had a hard time doing anything with one hand. I'm kind of a small person, and I have small hands, so this really fits and feels really good in my hand, and I really love that. As far as everything else goes, I really like FaceTime, and I know that's just an Apple thing in general, but I've really been enjoying FaceTime with people who have other Apple phones. One thing that has been slightly frustrating for me is the App Store, and I just feel like Google Play has more options, and I know that Apple has the best apps, but I feel like Google Play has more options, and it's probably because they don't regulate, who can publish apps and whatnot the same way that Apple does. So you're more protected, which is good, but there's a lot of apps that I used to have that I don't have on this phone. So I'm trying to think if there's any other little things. One thing that is really awesome about this phone compared to my Galaxy phone is that this battery life is really awesome. I used to have to charge my other phone all throughout the day, and it'd still be pretty much running on empty by the time, you know, I got to plug it up at night. This phone, I really only plug up at night, and I am on it quite a bit during the day, and the battery life is really, really great. I'd say at least 3 times the battery life of my Galaxy phone. So that has been the best part. And you know, as far as call quality, I have US Cellular, and I know that that's going to differ from person to person, area to area, and phone company to phone company. But I've had great service. I haven't had any drop calls, haven't had anything go wrong. Everything has been great as far as the volume of the call and everything. So I am loving this phone, and I don't miss my Galaxy phone at all. Oh, one thing I do miss is the SD card. I had a 64 gigabyte SD card in my other phone, and there is no place to put an SD card on this phone. So, yeah, that is definitely something that I miss. But anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. Bye!